everyone, my name is Sophia. Welcome back to Sophia's Breaking News. And now, the topic today is space and news. Well, scientists are watching several big asteroids zooming close to Earth right now. A few thousand kilometers is close in space, but it's very far away in humanity. 4 asteroids have zoomed past Earth this week at 80,000 kilometers per hour. NASA had put them all on its close approach list. The space rocks are called 2020 KK7, 2020 KD4, 2020 KF, and 2020 KJ1. Asteroid 2020 KK7 is thought to be up to 33 meters wide. That's very small in the universe. The universe is trillions of parsecs long. So, NASA estimated that it might have come close to 500,000 kilometers from our planet, which in space terms is not very far away at all. Even a few million kilometers away is very, very close in space terms. The moon is 384,400 kilometers from Earth. That's very far away from, in kilometers, that's very many kilometers, but in space terms, it's very close to the Earth, because the moon is our satellite. Any fast-moving space object comes within around 7.5 million kilometers is considered to be potentially hazardous by space organizations. Asteroid 2020 KD4 is thought to be about 35 meters wide and was expected to pass at the much further distance of 4 million kilometers away. So that is called in the close approach list. It's in the close list of space terms, and it's in the far list of humanity terms. Asteroid 2020 KF is thought to be 44 meters wide, the largest of this group of asteroids, but mostly the farthest away, but it's still in the close list in the space terms. Lastly, asteroid 2020 KJ1, about 31 meters wide, the smallest of the group, shot past Earth about 2 million kilometers away. So close in space terms! Well, NASA and the other space agencies track objects that will become close to Earth. But close in astronomic terms can be very far away in human terms. Like, it's millions of times, and far away, it will be in the millions of the farthest. And the furthest thing from space is not being discovered. Barely anything in space is discovered. The story was first published on The Sun and is republished here with permission. Earth's most famous asteroid. No one can be sure exactly how big the asteroid that hit Earth that led to mass extinction of dinosaurs 66 million years ago. And dinosaurs first ruled the Earth 166 million years ago, so they existed for 100 million years. And we humans existed for only more than 2 million years. Okay? Most estimates suggest it was more than 10 kilometers wide. that's tons of times bigger than the asteroids I've just talked about grouped together. Wow. The craters underwater around the Yucatan Peninsula and the Gulf of Mexico, about 144 kilometers wide and about 20 kilometers deep. Asteroids hitting Earth. Asteroids are relatively small, inactive, rocky bodies orbiting the Sun. NASA, the other space agencies, and scientists track the orbits of known asteroids so they know what will come close to Earth well into the future. It gives them plenty of time to figure out a way to stop anything big hitting Earth. One option would be to aim some sort of spacecraft into air to knock it off course. But there would be lasers in the future, so we would be able to zip-zap them into tiny little pieces, so they would do no harm. I think there will be lasers in the future. Every day, Earth is bombarded with more than 90 tons of dust and sand-sized particles from space. About once a year, a car-sized asteroid hits Earth's atmosphere and creates an impressive fireball, like a massive one, with a very long tail, and it looks like a comet or shooting star, but they're actually meteoroids. A meteoroids, meteorite. Space rock smaller than about 25 meters will most likely burn up as they enter Earth's atmosphere and cause little or no damage. So when a little rock from space hits you and it's tiny like this, it most likely was smaller than 25 meters. If a rocky asteroid larger than 25 meters but smaller than 1 kilometer was to hit Earth, it would likely cause local damage to the impact area. I think it's like the town or city, just a town, city, or state. It will do no harm more than that. Well, and anything larger than 1 to 2 kilometers would have worldwide effects. Like a few countries will have that. Like if it hits the border of some countries, like Brazil, Paraguay, Uruguay, and Colombia, and was hit by an asteroid. One big asteroid, like 35 kilometers, it will cause the whole continent to crash. It might do some damage that some structures in different countries might crash altogether. Here is the glossary. The asteroids are inactive, small, and rocky bodies orbiting the Sun. Potentially is possibly, like they could, or they can. Hazardous. It's dangerous. Means very dangerous. In space terms, it's dangerous. Bombarded. It's hit by lots of things at once. So, lots of things at once, like a 10-kilometer meteorite, well, hit down in a few countries, in the border of a few countries, it would cause some damage, and some structures or landmarks in different countries would crash at the same time. Well, this is the end of this little reading. See you in the next news story, and bye!